Appealing your I-130 denial. Hello viewers, this is attorney Naresh Gehi. Very often I get calls and I get emails from people who say that I applied for an I-130 petition on behalf of my brothers and sisters years ago. I applied for an I-130 on behalf of my married children years ago. I applied for an I-130 for my parents years ago. I applied for an I-130 on behalf of my relatives many years ago, and the sad reality is that after so many years, my I-130 petition has been denied. This can happen due to several reasons. One of the reasons this happens is because immigration issues you an RFE sometimes. What is an RFE? An RFE is a request for evidence. So this means immigration has some more questions and answers before they make a determination as to whether they need to approve the I-130 petition. So once if you get the request for evidence, you have to make sure that you answer it properly. And if you fail to answer the I-130 properly, the RFE properly, the problem is that your RFE will be denied, and that can be a big problem, and you can be losing all the time. For example, the years that you had filed the petition for. For example, you sponsored your sister 7 years ago and you got an RFE today. If it gets denied, then the sad thing is that you'll have to start all over again. So if you are in a situation wherein you have received a request for evidence, I would strongly recommend you to speak to a good immigration lawyer, respond to the request for evidence properly, and try to get it approved. Now, what happens if the RFE is denied or if your I-130 is denied at the stage? What you can do is you can appeal the case. And if you appeal a case, there may be light at the end of the tunnel. The I-130 may be approved, and you will be able to capture the old date. So the good news is that if your appeal is successful, you'll be able to get those 7 or 8 years back, and that's going to be fantastic for you. Now, another reason why the RFE gets denied is when people move their houses. You move from one house to another, and immigration mailed you the documents to your older house, and you're unable to collect it. Those things happen. So to make a long story short, if you have received a request for evidence from immigration on an I-130 RFE, we would be happy to look at it and assist you. Or if your I-130 is denied, there may be hope at the end of the tunnel. End of the day, make sure that you speak to a qualified immigration attorney and try to resolve your I-130 denial. That may be helping you a lot if you take timely action within 30 days.